This is Sandy Tankus here for TOS50.com, the other side of 50, and I'm speaking this evening with Rosemary Byrne. Good evening, Rosemary.
Good evening, Sandy. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And Rosemary is a contributor to the TOS50.com website on a regular basis, as you may know. She's part of our financial section. She and Barbara Kessler have the Next Steps team. But this evening, we're going to be speaking to Rosemary about another topic, because Rosemary has herself changed her life considerably in the last few years. She's lost a lot of weight, something that many of us would like to emulate. If you look at the video, you can see Rosemary's before photos. We'll show you her after photos in a few minutes. But tell me, Rosemary, what motivated you to lose weight?
Sandy, I had been overweight my entire life. And as you and your visitors can see, it was pretty severe by the time I was in my early to mid-50s. And I was beginning, although I had skirted the issue for most of my life and thought I could deal with this, it was really beginning to take its toll on my body. I had osteoarthritis. I was pre-diabetic. But ironically, the issue that brought it all to a head was that I needed long-term care insurance as part of my retirement planning. It was an essential ingredient for me. And I discovered that I couldn't buy long-term care insurance at any price because of my weight. And there was no way around that because I couldn't figure out how I would self-insure without long-term care insurance. And so the reality struck me that it was time to lose weight.
Well, were you on a particular diet, or how did you change your diet to try and achieve this goal?
No, I did go to a program offered by a hospital in New York, St. Luke's Hospital, which involved both exercise physiology, or all of exercise physiology, nutrition, and the psychological element. But I wouldn't say it was ever a diet. It was really coming to grips with changing my eating habits and patterns to develop a healthy relationship with food. I essentially focused on calories in and calories and exercise out. I analyzed what I ate, what I was overeating, and where I was consuming a lot of what I'll call empty calories, fat, butter. I was a lover of ranch dressing. And I made one small change at a time. I didn't go on a diet.
So you did follow a physical fitness program of some sort in addition to changing the way you were eating.
I did follow a physical fitness program, but at the beginning, all I did was change my food intake and work on recognizing what I was eating and developing new habits. Then I went to exercise and again started small. I was the original couch potato. Why walk when you can drive? So I started very slowly, walking around the block, climbing a flight of stairs at my office instead of taking the elevator, walking upstairs instead of taking the escalator, doing the small things that kept me moving. I didn't take on a big goal at the beginning because I knew if I did, I wouldn't accomplish it, and I didn't want to set myself up to fail.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, and we're now showing your after photos. But how difficult was it to maintain this new lifestyle?
It is very difficult. I've had decades of experience at overeating, but it has changed me in such a dramatic way, as you can see, that I have learned a lot of new habits and have developed a very healthy relationship with food. That doesn't mean I don't occasionally eat a piece of chocolate cake or have occasional butter, but I recognize the importance of being and staying fit because it's this is no other alternative if I want to have a good life after 50. Success sometimes gets in the way because you think, I'm done now. I can go back to the old way. And it's very hard, although I'm working on it, to recognize it can't go back to the old way. And for 2.5 years, I've kept it off, which is the longest time I've ever kept weight off. I mean, I've lost and gained 1,000 pounds in my life, I'm sure.
Haven't we all?
It's the longest time I've kept it off.
That's great. That was going to be my next question, so you answered it before I asked it. Do you have any suggestions for people over the age of 50 who want to lose weight?
I do. I think, first, it's important to realize how important weight and other elements of health and fitness are in enjoying life on the other side of 50. And so I urge people to first figure out why it's important to them. Focus on why they want to lose this weight, and then start small. If you plan to lose 10 pounds in the first month, you are doomed to fail. It took me 16 months to lose 80 pounds. That's about a pound or a pound and a quarter a week. So my sense is start with small goals. Don't look for miracles, because there aren't any. It takes hard work, but it can happen. It can be done, but it has to be done one small step at a time. And as you know, my company is called Step-by-Step Coaching, in part because I learned losing weight that small steps can really mean big change.
Well, thank you so much, Rosemary, for sharing your story with us this evening, and it makes a lot of sense, and I wish you good luck going forward. And there are a lot of people who I hope will follow your example.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity, and I hope there are a lot of people who will follow as well.
Okay, bye-bye.